Hello, and welcome to Basic Training. I'll be your narrator, and you, well, you'll be Spider-Man. Duh. Before we get started, you'll need to know how to get a hold of me. So, whenever your head does this, it means I have something to say to you. You can listen to what I have to say by pressing the select button. Normally in these tutorial levels, I'm going to talk regardless of whether or not you press the select button. However, it's your only way to reach me when you're playing any other level. Okay, let's get started. You can crawl on walls by pushing your analog stick toward the wall. You can do that now. Okay, now you're crawling. I suppose you ought to know that you can crawl faster by holding down the L button. You can also jump up walls by pressing the jump button while you're crawling fast. Do me a favor and crawl to the top of this building. Look at you, a professional wall crawler. Now then, that arrow at the top of your screen will show up sometimes to show you where you need to be. Right now, it's pointing somewhere that you'll need to swing to. You can swing there now by pressing the R button. Hey, you're swinging now. Follow the arrow to your next objective. Phew, you made it. Now that you're here, I'd like to introduce you to your spider sense. That was it. Looks a lot like what happens when I have something to say, right? Well, your spider sense is very important. It lets you know that you're in danger and should get out of the way. Now that you know what it is, we can test your spider sense reflex skills. When you see your spider sense go off, you'll need to get out of the way as fast as possible. You can jump, zip, or dodge out of the way. You can dodge by holding down the L button while you tap a direction and press the jump button. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh, got you there. Try it again. Great job. Now let's test your fighting skills. Follow your arrow to the thug. This is a thug, your enemy, your foe. Try punching and kicking this guy by using combinations of the square and circle buttons. Good job. These thugs will continue to spawn here until you've had enough. When that happens, you can abandon your mission and follow your arrow to the next mission. Okay, here we are at the last mission of basic training. All you need to do is web zip up to the marker above you. To web zip, hold the L button and press the R button. If there's something above you, you'll zip up to it. Good job. That's it for basic training. But before I go, I'd like to remind you of my calling card. So remember, if you're playing any of the levels and you see this, it means you can listen to what I have to say by pressing the select button. Okay, that's enough talking for me. You can go have fun now.
This is my story. It's the usual thing. Struggling student working his way through college, in love with the girl next door. Well, I suppose it does have an unusual twist. You see, fate handed me amazing powers, and I made a promise to use those powers to help people. With great power comes great responsibility.
We gotta get out of here, fast!
We'll be able to buy lots of explosives with this, though.
You shouldn't count your explosives till they go off.
Spider-Man!
Go grab Vinny. We'll take care of this, Jake.
Both and Vinny, we gotta get out of here.
Me again, that guy from the training levels. Anyway, if you're gonna shoot this helicopter down, you'll need to get really close to it and zap it a few times with your web. To perform a powerful web attack, tap the triangle button while you're jumping or swinging. You should also keep in mind that you can swing faster by holding down the R button.
Gotta hustle if I want to meet Harry on time. This has been great, but I need to go. I have to write a paper on Otto Octavius for Doc Connor's class.
Hey, no worries. Octavius works with Oscorp, remember? Just come to the unveiling of his new invention tomorrow. I'll get you an interview afterwards. The paper will write itself.
That's great. Can't believe I'm going to meet Octavius.
Anyone see that?
The back of this police car, along with enemies and other special objects in the game, can be webbed up. To web something up, press and hold the triangle button until the job is complete.
Don't worry about us. You gotta get everyone off this bridge. Those crooks have explosives.
You can pick up civilians in danger by pressing the square button when you're close to them.
Get this stuff to the warehouse. We'll take care of Spider-Man.
Where'd he go, boys?
I don't know. Keep an eye out for anything that moves.
Now where'd those guys run off to? They couldn't have gotten far on foot. Looks like the place, although I don't recall this many guys on the bridge.
Spider-Man! He followed us here.
I need to stop that fire before those explosives level this entire block.
There's a... You can turn on the sprinklers. In the main office, on the 3rd floor.
Jeez, where is he?